Hi, this edition centers on sales events and special promotions. Your number one goal is to get face-to-face with your customers because that gets you more sales than anything. The other part of this edition concerns tracking the results because if you're not tracking sales, you're losing money. Here are some suggestions and questions to help you before the event and some after-sale things to think about and to use during your review. Number one, in your ad, did you keep the offer simple? It's easy to put in everything you sell. But what will they remember from the ad? If you put in too many items and then add prices, they'll run together in their mind and erase any price advantage you might have. Having only 2 or 3 very popular items goes a long way. Then in your ad copy you can say that you have values like that all over the store, throughout your catalog, whatever applies to your business. 2, when you list the items, be sure to build in some features and benefits along the way that build emotion. It has to be more than a good price. It has to be described in a way that builds real desire. The customer needs that emotional tie. Simply putting a price on an item means that it's a commodity and not something they'll prize or cherish. A bit of lavish copy or product endorsements, along with quality product photography, good photography, entices them and adds value. When you describe an item, let folks know your company has the utmost confidence in it. If it's really popular with customers, say so. Or if your employees all bought one, say so by all means. 4, how did you track the advertising? Did you put a response code on your mailing? Do you run different ads in different mediums to see where you got the most pull? Use different tracking methods to see which ads pull better. For instance, you can rent 800 numbers to correspond to a variety of ads or put a different code on invitations and mailers. 5, change it up and do some advertising only to your best customers. Invite them to bring a friend or two for a special deal. That way the customer feels like they've got a guide, someone that they can trust, and the customer feels special for you inviting them. 6, make it an event, not just a sale. Car dealers have offered free hot dogs and balloons and the like for a long, long time. But studies show that even if they sold only one car because of that extra traffic, the long-term revenue was worth many times the cost. And that revenue came in the form of repeat purchases, service fees, and referrals, which we all want. So think about what would go along with your business and create an event with music, door prizes, games, or any other activity that's appropriate for what you do. This requires some extra advertising and some extra effort, but it gives your customers the opportunity to see that you know how to have fun and that you appreciate their business. The type of things you can do depend on your business. For instance, if you're an in-home service like pest control, carpet cleaning, or a maid service, then perhaps you coordinate a neighborhood fair with 2 or 3 other service vendors, not who don't do what you do, and then have it in a shopping center. Or maybe you all get together and rent an empty storefront for the day. Have a review after every sales event, just like you do with your regular sales. That's the number one thing you should do in any event, is measure your results. I sound like a broken record to the business people who know me because my mantra is track your efforts. If you don't track, you don't know what you're doing. But if you've got to figure out what works and what doesn't, those figures and that information can be the difference in making it work the next time. So if you're not tracking results all the time, you literally are throwing your money away. Yes, tracking takes time, which means it does take money, but not doing it always costs you more, always, without fail. The other part of this is talking to customers and finding out what they think of you and your business. You have to stay really close to your customers these days. Always find out where they saw your ad, ask them what their friends say, anything else you can think of. And make sure that your employees do the same. They're your eyes and ears. They're your number one contact with your customers. You have to train them to also be asking and helping you figure out what's going on with your business. Reward your customers for answering questions, by the way, with a coupon or a discount on today's sale. That also lets them know you appreciate their time. For any business to be successful these days, you have to get as close to your customers as possible. And to do that, you must talk with them. Talk with them every day that you can. Talk to anybody that you can. The competition is fierce and customers have ads coming at them all the time and from every direction. The biggest difference you can possibly have is to know your customers very, very well. And measuring your results is a big part of that. Thanks for watching.